Guy, bro. It's also kind of surprising to me, just like a young kid, bro, that grew up dreaming of things like this, and to be able to kind of do it is amazing, man. So I'm blessed from God. He's blessed me with all types of talents and gifts, but also with a clean, fresh mind. He woke me up this morning, so I know he's not done with me. So I'm blessed just for that.
CJ, not a lot of guys from Ohio State have been able to make repeat trips for this ceremony. You're the first guy since they started inviting guys in 82 to make like more than one trip. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm definitely blessed. I think it's definitely I put in the work to be in this moment, but at the same time, I'll have teammates that have been right there with me. I wouldn't be here without any of my teammates, my linemen, my receivers, my defense, my running backs, my tight ends, everybody, man. So I'm just blessed to be able to come back here and represent Ohio State, represent this university, and just have fun with it.
What was harder, getting here the first time or the second time?
Probably the second time. The first time I wasn't really focused on it. I kind of just wanted to play and see how I would do out there. And then this year I didn't focus on it either, but I mean, you get more talk, people know about you. I think last year I was a surprise to many how good I was playing, and this year I think people knew what was up. Defenses knew what was up and was trying to take me away. So
does that make it gratifying in a way that a lot of people had high expectations for you, a lot of eyeballs were on you, and like last year maybe you snuck up on people, but to do it where the pressure was elevated, is that significant to you?
Yeah, it's amazing. I definitely think that it's something that I definitely knew was going to come with the territory of me playing well last season and being a finalist. People want me to repeat and do it again. So I mean, I try to work as hard as I could in the off season with my teammates and try to get better. Started building new chemistry with my receivers, my new receivers that I had, and just keep going from there.
CJ, what have you learned about preparing for a bowl?
Last year when we played in the Rose Bowl, I learned that you have more time and that you have kind of build yourself up for that moment in that game, because it's more, I wouldn't say it's more special, but it's a little more amped up, a little more eyes on you, bigger stadium, brighter lights, so you got to prepare yourself for those moments, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally. So that's something that I've learned, and we'll take it to this game again against Georgia.
Do you like playing in domes?
This will be my first time, so yeah, I'm excited to get that under my belt. I mean, we played in dome before, but I wasn't playing, it was Justin at the time, so yeah, I'm very excited for that.
CJ, how important has Coach Hartline been to you for your preparation, your game, getting better?
Yeah, Coach Hartline's been amazing, man. He's really half the reason I'm even at Ohio State. He was really at the focus point of my recruiting. After my receivers, after I played with him at the opening, they were the ones he called. Some of that called him, and he was on my tail ever since. And he wouldn't let me not talk to him for one day. So, and then when I got to school, he taught me so many things, not only about football, but I like too. We're often in constant communication, in meetings and things like that, trying to just get things right on the offense and then on the sideline as well during games. He has ideas. He's very creative and very smart when it comes to coming up with good play calls and things like that. So yeah, me, him, and Coach, they work hand in hand.
CJ, what's the mindset of the team coming off the loss at home against your rival, and you have a chance now to enter the college football playoff as one of the four?
Yeah, I think they were motivated. I definitely think that we're excited to go back there and play again. That me personally, I don't think God makes mistakes, so I definitely think that this happened for a reason, and I definitely think that it's God's plan and not ours. So we're just rolling on that momentum and just trying to just be better, trying to fix some mistakes that we played in that game. Because some mistakes have always been there. It shines a little brighter when you lose. So just trying to get better at every little thing and just focus on this game and try to win. So.
CJ, after you lost to Michigan, I remember you talking about after the game, like you're gonna have to eat it, like you're the quarterback, and you're gonna have to bear a lot of like the weight of the loss. What were the days like after losing to Michigan that week, where you're dealing with the loss, and then to sort of get a second life to the playoff? Or what was it just like for you personally to go through that?
I don't want to go into full detail, but it was rough. Of course, you don't want. It's better. I don't want to lose, and then you have the whole world talking about how bad we are and things like that, which is okay. I mean, it comes with the territory, like I said before. So just dealing with that and just trying to really just stay staying the Woody, man, where our facility is. Just, we call it just Ohio against the world, and the Woody against the world. So we know what we have in our building, and we don't have to overcomplicate anything. We gotta go out there and just play better ball. So it was tough, but we just went back to work. We got in the weight room with Coach Mick, got stronger, and then we started practicing some more since we didn't play in that conference game, and then just getting better through that. So.
What was the toughest? So you don't want to be doing.
CJ, this is Gary Jones from BMA Sports. Could you just state your full name, the school that you go with? I'm going to make sure I got everything right.
Okay.
And how does it feel?
CJ Stroud. I go to The Ohio State University, and I mean, it feels amazing to be here again. That's something I've dreamed about since a kid. So I mean, I'm just blessed, man, to really have an opportunity to inspire people from back home, and not only just back home, but around the world. So I just letting everybody know that a young black kid can do anything that you put your mind to, put God first, do good in school, and listen to your parents. So I definitely think that's my job, and that's my responsibility of being here at Ohio State.
You mentioned earlier dreaming of this as a kid. What are your earliest memories of the Heisman Trophy?
Thank you. My early memories of Heisman, I really was a big Deshaun Watson fan growing up. So him going twice and not winning, I kind of didn't like that because I thought he should have won both times, honestly. But that was kind of when I started really focusing in on it. And of course, after that, I think my favorite college player that I've seen play, of course, was Reggie Bush, growing up in Southern California, and then I like Joe Burrow too. That was my senior in high school, and he went crazy that year. So that was kind of some of the memories I remember about it.
CJ, I know you've talked in the past about how much you're dialed into college football. What do you make of the other three finalists this year?
I mean, they're all great players. Meeting them today, I met Caleb before, but meeting Stetson and Max today. Really good dudes until they come from really good families, and I'm happy for them to be here, man. I know that they put in the work, and they've tried to. I mean, they have done the work to put in here to get here. So I mean, you can do nothing but take your hat off and tip your hat to those type of guys, man. You can tell that they're really straightforward dudes. And, I mean, they lead their teams and they get victories. So I mean, I'm super happy for those guys and hope they're very successful.
And last year, you were here with Aiden Hutchinson, who just played. You're going to be up against Stetson Bennett, obviously not directly, but what is it like when you are going with guys in this type of setting when you either have just played them or are going to play them in pretty important games?
I think when you're off the field, it's, I mean, we're people, man. We're regular people, so I don't think that it's like any strife or any like mean mad dog, at least not on my part. I haven't got that from Aiden last year, and I haven't got it from Stetson this year, so yeah, I don't think that it's any ill will, but I definitely think that it's kind of exciting just for both of us to be able to play against two great teams, man. I know that they're excited to play us and we're excited to play them, so, and it was the same thing last year, so yeah, I'm just excited.
When you've watched Stetson play, obviously, I'm sure you know his story, being a former walk-on and whatnot. What stands out about what he can do on the field? Maybe not the guy that everyone expected to be leading Georgia to a national championship, but a guy that did.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the great thing about football is that there's so many avenues, so many ways that people get to where they're going, and there's so many sides, so many colors that play this amazing sport. So I mean, it's not one way, it's not one look that you have that play this sport. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes it so. That's what makes football so special to me, is that anybody can play, and I think Stetson has done a great job. He's very accurate. He's moving the pocket well. He's athletic. He can get off the pocket, stretch plays longer. He just makes plays, which is a quarterback. That's what you want to do. So yeah, I think he's a good player.
How did you meet? You said you met Caleb before. Where did you meet him before? How did you get to know him?
I met Caleb at Steve Clarkson camp in LA.
Last summer or like
this past summer.
CJ, have you thought about the run or development of African American quarterbacks at Ohio State? JT, Cardell, Blaine, Justin, you. I don't know if there's a common denominator there, but just what does that say to you? Or have you thought about it?
I mean, I definitely think that something that gravitated me towards Ohio State a little bit was the lineage of African American quarterbacks at Ohio State. But I don't think that it's anything crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all human beings, and we play the sport that we all love. And if that was somebody yellow or somebody orange or purple, it really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just want to go out there and compete. So, but it is amazing, man, to see the lineage and see the people who came before me. So I mean, I'm really proud to be a part of that brotherhood, not only just the black quarterbacks of Ohio State, and just have that lineage.
How much